Araishi? Cool. Hey guys, I'm Anais for 5 on 20 News, and I'm here today with two local skaters, Caleb Gutierrez and Kyle Araishi, who are behind the Cushing Street Skate Park project. Do you guys want to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm Kyle Araishi. I'm from Portland, Oregon.
Cool.
And I moved here about 4 years ago and just been skating Santa Rita and stuff.
Cool.
I'm Caleb. I'm 26 from Oracle, Arizona. Been skating for all my life pretty much and live downtown Tucson.
How would you say that you both got into skating in the first place? What led you there?
Just like high school days.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we just had gotten a skate park and everything, so we just all started skating.
Cool.
Just friends, like older friends, just wanting to learn and them handing down a board, just like, here you go.
Yeah.
So just, influence.
What would you say it's like to be a skater in Tucson maybe versus other places?
Like, what do you mean by that necessarily?
Like, is the culture any different here than any other city? Is it harder, easier to find places to skate?
Yeah, it's definitely harder, especially in Tucson, because it's not that big down here. So just like going to like different locations, it's a drive. Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, it's spread out. Tucson's hard to skate. I
Yeah.
think. If you're young, you need a car or find
Yeah.
someone with a car.
So
Yeah.
did that influence the idea behind the skate park project?
Yeah, I mean, the whole, the summer being out, you have to wait till sundown to go do anything really. If you want to go to the store, go play basketball, go for a run. So a little bit, yeah, just being, it's so hot here in Tucson or in Arizona.
Yeah, because the idea behind the skate park is that the whole thing would be shaded, right?
Right, and it'll be the first shaded skate park in Arizona. So
Which is crazy.
Pretty, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. So how did the idea evolve or come about?
So I was working with Vans, which I still am an employee there. I'd go down to Stella every morning to get coffee, and I'd take Cushing Street from the frontage road or from Barrio Viejo. And every day I'd hit the light on the red light, and I'd look over there, and I'd say to myself, like, that needs to be a skate park, just because I've skated many parks underneath freeways and bridges and, just like in Portland and Seattle and San Francisco. So one day at work, my manager was saying there was a passion project where a Vans employee can submit an idea of what they want, like if you're an artist, musician, dancer, whatever your passion is, So I was like, well, what if I did this? And he's like, yeah, try it. So that was my idea, was to put the Cushing Street Skate Park idea for the passion project, and then this is where we're at now, is trying to get it built. So.
And you guys have been in talks with the city and just kind of working on fundraising from then to now?
Yeah, we've had our meetings with the city and the ward that we're in, and then just about a month ago they got the approval from ADOT. They had a meeting with them, and yeah, a couple weeks ago we had a meeting with Parks and Rec also for that ward, just to like discuss the whole building of it and everything.
And how much is the total that you need to fundraise to get the park built?
So at first we did an estimate just by like square footage when we went down to measure, and then we went online to look like what a similar park they cost, around the U.S. of that same square footage. So at first we put down $200,000, and then talking to people and just finding out that it's a lot of money, $200,000. So right now we're looking to get 90 grand for the whole park.
Okay.
I think it could be done for 90 grand.
But we also know the guys who are going to be building the park too, and we can also help out with the building. So that'll also bring
Save
down
some costs
costs.
there,
Yeah, for sure.
What has been like the fundraising process so far? I know you've had a couple events. Do you have more of those planned?
Yeah, so all the local events that we've been doing have been, we did a dance party at Monsoon a couple months ago, which was just, really fun, friends and the downtown community and people supporting the event. And we raised about $500, $600 for for the night, like a 4-hour event. And then just the last one we had was at Hotel Congress. We had bands play, and we just had the donation bucket or jar at the door, and we raised over $1,100 in just like a 3-hour show for one night. And I think coming up, we want to do a show at Shay's Lounge.
Cool.
But other than that, just when people are ready to call us, or if we have an idea for like a skate contest or something like that.
And you guys have a GoFundMe set up, right?
Yeah.
Where can people find that if they want to donate?
The Cushing Street Skate Park on Facebook.com.
The Facebook page?
Yeah.
Cool. Is there anything else you wanted to add about it?
Hopefully, I mean, we can get it done by the summer.
Yeah.
I think by March, if we can get a nonprofit to sponsor us, so we can get larger amount of money. Hopefully this summer there could be a park, maybe by August, September.
We'll
But
keep our fingers crossed.
yeah,
Final question. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
it's a hot dog, a sandwich.
Maybe an open face sandwich.
Okay. My answer is no, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't think it is.
Maybe.
Maybe, okay. Non-committal on his answer. This was Anais Quintella for 5 on 20 News, and we'll see you here tomorrow. Stay filthy, Tucson.